Okay, another beautiful day just outside LA. I'm on another LA Eastgate ride. We're up in Mount Baldy today. Absolutely beautiful. Got some scooters, EUCs, Surons, and what I'm going to do for this ride, because it's really a nice mountain cruise, is I'm going to answer some questions I posted to my Instagram story at Sur Ronster. Go follow me. Asking if people had any questions they'd like me to answer in my next video. I got about 1,000 questions and I went through almost all of them, as many as I could, picked out some good ones, and I'm going to answer them on this ride. So let's get to it.
Yeah, I'm on my own. I don't need no one. I don't. Yeah,
so this first one is from @Faso. Do you think someday you'll pull the trigger on a highway capable electric motorcycle? Yes, my answer is yes. I think ideally I would build the motorcycle myself. I'd love to build out a full-size electric supermoto, maybe the power of a Zero motorcycle, but in the form factor of more of a supermoto. The Zero is already kind of a supermoto, but I kind of want to make it like an actual dirt bike frame. Good question, Faso. Thank you. Next question, would you ever consider getting a gas bike to stunt on? If you would it be something like a Grom or a 636? Yeah, I'd love to get a gas bike to stunt on. I've sort of only been doing electric so far because that's just all I know. I never had a gas bike. I've ridden a gas bike a couple times. I've ridden Groms, some dirt bikes, and honestly, like the gears and the clutch and everything, I'm really not good at it. It's not a strength of mine. But I would love to get a gas bike, and I think if I was gonna get one, it would be to stunt, and it would probably be a Yamaha FZ07, if that's right. Those look like really fun stunt bikes, and either that or a dirt bike, but the dirt bikes aren't street legal, so that's sort of the one limitation there. I think I would want a street legal bike if I was going to get a gas one for sure. Good question, Chris Stunts. Thank you. Sur on Stunts asked, any travel plans outside of Cali or the West Coast? Yes, I'm always traveling. Fun fact, I actually grew up overseas outside of America for most of my childhood through high school. And I'm a big America fan ever since I got back. I've appreciated how beautiful America is and the freedom, but I do plan on traveling a lot within the States and internationally. That's why I brought that up. So within the States, I'd love to get out to Florida. I want to do some traveling to Florida. I want to get out to New Mexico, Seattle, Philadelphia. They have got great bike life there. I lived there for a couple years. It'd be great to go back. But I would also like to do some traveling overseas. The only problem with traveling overseas, at least with bike related stuff, is that, and by the way, when I'm talking about this travel, I'm talking bike related travel, not just like for vacation, although it's basically vacation. I'm having too much fun on this. I'd love to get out to the UK. So many Surons out there. It's probably the biggest Suron community outside the US. It might even be bigger than the US Suron community. There's a ton in the UK, and I know some people out there, so that'd be a great trip. Thank you, Sur on Stunts, for the question. Elliot B03, do you prefer the Minimoto or the Suron? Good question. I kind of have to say Suron. My name is Sur Ronster, but the Minimoto, really, you have just as much fun riding the Minimoto. There's something about how small it is compared to how powerful it is. It is so damn fun to ride. And I really end up riding both probably equally. And on any given day, I'll joyride both these bikes because you get a different feeling from both of them. But so that's a tough question. I probably have to say Suron, but boy, is the Minimoto a great bike. And if I, had $5,000, I would probably just buy a Minimoto and save the rest instead of buying a Suron. Popular question was, where'd you get your Suron? How'd you find out about it? Good question. Found out about the Suron when I was in like 9th grade, I think. 2015 2015 maybe. Years ago, I saw the Sur Ronster years ago online when I was looking up e-bikes that don't have pedals. I sort of had this obsession with being able to move yourself on a bike without having to pedal. Obviously that's what a motorcycle is, but I was younger, so I wasn't gonna get a motorcycle. Found the Sur Ronster, instantly got obsessed with it, watched every one of the 3 YouTube videos that were on the Sur Ronster, and they were all like Russian. And then nothing happened until I got to college, and I thought, you know what, I'm young, I just worked my ass off over the summer, made some money, so I thought, you know what, let's go buy a Sur Ronster. I bought my Sur Ronster for $3,200 used from Lunicycle. It's red, it's a 2018 Sur Ronster, and best purchase I've ever made in my entire life, hands down. It's changed my life. I love this bike, worth every penny. Good question. All right, next question. This is one of my favorites from Gillies Van de Put. Why don't you show your face, and what do you study? Oh, I didn't see the study part, but I'll talk about that too. Why don't I show my face? I used to show my face if you were subscribed before I hit 2,000 subscribers. First of all, thank you. I appreciate the OG support. At 2,000 subscribers, I thought, you know what, that's a little too many people watching my videos. I want to maintain a little bit of anonymity just for personal safety, I guess. I love you guys. There's some crazy people out there who might want to do bad things. So anyway, decided to blur my face out in all my videos. So if you click out of this video and watch any of my older videos, you'll see I blurred my face out very poorly because it's using YouTube's Creator Studio to do it, which is terrible. But beyond that, it's also because I don't want, like, my face should be irrelevant. It should be about the bike. It should be about what I'm doing, and not about me as an individual. Sur Ronster, the channel name, it's the name of the bike. The bike is Sur Ronster. I'm just the guy who rides the bike and films it on a GoPro, so I want them looking at the bike. I don't want them looking at my face. That's not what it's about. Good question. Also, what I study, I'm a senior in college studying mathematical economics, so basically applied math in economics. So a lot of math and econ. It's been great. I'm excited to be done. I'll have a lot more time to make videos and do other things, but very blessed to be in college, and that is this field of study. Looks like we're coming up to a little rest stop here. This has just been a beautiful ride, and I actually really like answering these questions. So if you enjoy this style of video, please let me know down below, and I can make some more. Look at that. Next question is from Jay Rawson. Are you planning on making your own electric vehicle? Yes, I'm always building stuff. I think that's really where my passion lies, is making things and having fun with them. So I am going to upgrade my crazy cart. Gonna make a lot more videos about that thing because it's genuinely one of the most fun items I've ever come across in my entire life, and I want people to know more about it. I'm gonna upgrade the crazy cart, make it go like 30 miles an hour. And I'm also planning out a YZ85 electric supermoto build. I'm gonna try to make it street legal. I think it's gonna be so sick. Stay tuned on that one. If you want to see me do something specific, please just comment down below. I read every single comment. I want to make videos that you guys enjoy, because I will enjoy that. And if you want to see a specific bike be built, if you want to see that moto van I was talking about, please just let me know down below and I will do it. Kyle Saron1 asks a really cool question. Have you ever seen an e-bike that you would jump off your e-bike for that e-bike? Not really. I genuinely think the Sur Ronster with a 72 volt upgrade is about as good as you can get in the e-bike world, because it's really it's an e-moto. The only other bike I've seen that I've been a huge fanboy about is the electric KTM Supermoto. I think I'll put a screenshot up. Wow, it is just beautiful. Oh my god. The electric KTM Supermoto is just one of the sexiest bikes in general, and it just happens to be electric, so that's definitely a bike I would probably jump off for if I had my hands on it. Although it only gets like 12 miles of range or something pathetic like that, so I'm pushing like 50 miles of range on this bike. Good question. Alright, last question. Why and when did you become vegan? I went vegan about 5 years ago when I was 17 years old. I just graduated high school, and I'd always loved animals. Honestly, I've always loved animals, and it just sort of became clear to me that it's possible to be healthy and thrive without eating animals, and I thought, you know what, why not give it a try? And I told myself I'm going to try it for 2 weeks. Honestly, it was really hard 2 weeks. I really missed certain things. I really missed mayo for some reason. I've never, like sriracha mayo, honestly, never really been like a mayo person until I went vegan, and I was immediately like, I want sriracha mayo. Fortunately, there are really good vegan sriracha mayos, sriracha aioli. And yeah, 5 years flew by, and it's just sort of the new normal. I don't really think about it anymore. It's just sort of what I do, and honestly, I think I'd be too sad. It would make me too sad to eat meat or animal products anymore. It just, I don't think, you know, a sandwich is worth the life of an animal, and I think everyone's entitled to their own opinions on it, so I'm not going to go debating people, but that's my answer to that question. Thank you for asking it. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, please let me know. I'll do more of them. A little Q&A action. If you got your own questions, throw them down below. I'll screenshot the ones I like, and I'll address them in the next videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. I'm about to hit 100,000 subscribers. I never thought this would happen. If you haven't already, maybe go ahead, smash that subscribe button, help me get a little closer to 100. Smash that like button, help this video get promoted. And as always, stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm on my